If you are considering buying or selling a home, you may want to know what is happening in the real estate market as we speak in 2023 and beyond. Here's a very quick overview of the national housing market trends. Let's start with talking about the new listings coming on the market, because when you're buying a home or selling a home, it all depends on how many listings are there in the market. The more the listings, the lower the price. The less the listings, the higher the price. So if you look at this chart with new listings, fewer sellers are putting their homes on the market right now. That's a big reason housing supply is so limited. If you look at the month-over-month changes from last year to this year, there's a 3% shortage of new listings coming in the market. And year over year, we are down 25% of new listings. That's one of the reasons prices are not dropping or crashing, but at least they're holding stable for now. The second chart that I'm showing you right now is the total housing inventory. Inventory is still very low, and that's creating competition among buyers and leading to the multiple offer scenarios. Even with the high interest rates, buyers are buying homes. If you look at the year-over-year change, the total housing inventory is down 13%. Keep in mind, this is just year over year, but we've had this listing shortage for the last 4 or 5 years. So a 13% in just 1 year in the current year is a significant drop. And if you look at the month over month change, there's not a significant change. So it's all about housing inventory. Like I mentioned earlier, the more the inventory, the better the price the buyers will get. The lower the inventory, the more the buyers will have to pay. Just like in 2008, the inventory in 2008, there was a 13-month supply and homes were cheap out there. Of course, there was a big recession. Right now, we are averaging inventory of about 3 months to 4 months compared to 13 months. So there's still a big shortage of inventory despite the higher home prices and despite the higher interest rate. People are still buying in these higher interest rates. While you are visiting my channel, please subscribe and share and make comments. I would really appreciate it. Towards the end of this video, I just did a video a couple of weeks ago. It talks about the housing crash. Are we gonna have a crash or not? So check out that video. So let's talk about the home prices. This is one of the biggest questions realtors get. What is happening to the home prices? Because a lot of the buyers are waiting for home prices to go down. A lot of the buyers that were waiting for the last 1 or 2 or 3 years and saw the prices go up eventually bought at higher prices. So the question is, do you want to wait to buy, whether it's going to go up or down? And what are the home prices going to do? Are they going to go up or are they going to go down? Well, let's look at this chart talking about home prices. Prices are climbing back up in many areas because there's not enough inventory to meet demand. Year over year, the price change is only a 0.2%, which is pretty much zero. But remember, we have caught up to the home price increase. In June 2022 through December 2022, home prices actually dropped. So now that we're almost caught up, the prices have actually gone up, but it shows that we've caught up. So the home prices are on an upward trend. If you look at the month over month change, it shows a 1.3% growth month over month. So definitely prices are going up despite the high inflation rate, despite the higher mortgage rates, despite the higher home prices. Buyers are buying, they're tired of paying high interest rates. They do want to buy. Of course, they are paying higher interest rates, but many of the buyers are saying, hey, look, it's 6%, 6.5%, maybe 6.75%. I would rather buy now than the prices going up and up and up. And hopefully when the mortgage rates drop, which is anticipated once the inflation drops, hopefully by January 23 and on, when the inflation drops, interest rates will drop hopefully to 5.5% by end of 2024. Then a lot of the buyers, not only buyers, but investors are going to refinance. I just sold a house to an investor at 8%. He said, that's okay. Maybe 1 or 2 years, I'll pay the higher interest rate, but I will refinance because he's keeping that house for the next 30 years. So you have to use strategy and don't get scared of the home prices. Another report that I saw shows that home prices are going to go up through 2027, and I talk about that in the video that I'm going to have a link at, so please look at that video. So what is happening to home buying and home selling despite all these factors that I mentioned? Again, interest rates high, home prices high, inventory low. Well, let's look at homes sold in under a month. This is a trend. It shows here in this chart that even though the market isn't moving as fast as it was a year ago, homes are selling fast when priced right. If you look at the year-over-year change, there's a 13.6% drop, and month over month, there's a 2.7% increase. So homes are selling faster, they're not sitting on the market, which means it's quotes a healthy market. People are buying despite the conditions. So thanks for watching. Here's the video on housing crash. Please view it and comment. By the way, if you want more information on what's happening in your local market, please contact me or direct message me. I will connect you to a local expert in your neighborhood or answer those questions directly. So feel free to contact me.